Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Office Lovers in Kaido's route. Yeah. The debauchery was strong. Like, aggressively strong in the last part, so I'm just really hoping it continues now that we're in Chapter 2. But anyway. That afternoon, heading back to the office after buying lunch, I bumped into Mojito. Oh, hey there, Spacey! You heading out to eat now? No, I was thinking of having a working lunch and just eating some bread at my desk. Bread? That's it! You can't just eat bread! You have to get a well-balanced meal. I was just about to go get some lunch. You should come along. I don't know. I have to think about the plan for a new project. I'm not taking no for an answer. Yeah, none of you take no for an answer. No means no. Just like, a smart woman knows how to separate work and rest. A smart person knows how to separate work and rest. But I'll give you that. Plus, I don't think a good idea is going to pop into your head while you work like that. Right, so it's decided. I'm taking you to my favorite place. Hey, Mojito! Mojito and I sat on the terrace at a cafe facing one another. That meeting earlier made me really upset. Lunch with Mojito might make me feel better. So you're undecided about the color, huh? Yeah. Wanting to hear his opinion, I told him all about the meeting with Mr. Kaido. But I left that last, rather uncomfortable portion out. I was like, wow, that's going into details, basically. Red would never work, but he suggested red. I really don't understand. Well, I can actually understand where Mr. Kaido is coming from. What? Why? It's not just red. It's like a more, how can I say this, interesting or exciting color. As he said this, he reached over and poked my cheeks. It's a color you want to put on. It's an enchanting, glamorous color. It's not just any old red. There'd be no fun in that. Red isn't interesting enough on its own? It's not that. It's just, I don't really know how to explain it. Sorry, I don't know how to explain it so your tiny woman brain can grasp it. No, I get it. Like, if you're having a conversation and someone doesn't you'd be like, I know what I can't explain it. Like, you shouldn't get mad at him for that, but this whole game is like, what, is because my tiny woman brain can't handle it? It's like, that's not what I said. I just have a hard time trying to explain it. Jesus, Spacey. This is what this game is doing to me! No, I'm sorry for asking all of these questions. His finger had kind of tickled my cheek, so I scratched it when he took his hand back. I feel like I'm starting to understand what he was talking about. Thanks for listening. I feel a lot better. Glad to hear it. Your problems are my problems, okay? Feel free to talk to me anytime. Keep it in your pants, buddy. Your rat'll be next. Thanks, I will. Oh, if only Mr. Kaido was as easy to talk to as you, Mojito. This job would be so easy, but it wouldn't be half as much fucking fun. Mr. Kaido, huh? After that mumble, Mojito stared at me from across the table. Your partner is Mr. Kaido, right? Jesus Christ, Mojito, were you here for any of this fucking conversation? Yeah. He's attractive, nice, popular with the girls, and yet you're still having problems with him. Who is he nice to? How about you talk to Mr. Otori or Mr. Hyoga? Tell them you want to change partners. I'm fine for now. I'm fine for now. I feel like the right answer is I respect Mr. Kaido, though. Because that seems like, yeah, I'm fine. But that's what I want to say. But I feel like this is like, that'll get us more points. Because it's directly, I respect him. Whatever you say, sir. Remember, we're going to be a doormat. Sure, I'm getting a little flustered at times, but he said so many horrible things to me. But the last meeting we had really taught me a lot about sexual harassment. He even pushed his own feelings about me aside and has complimented my work before. Well, I respect Mr. Kaido a lot, actually. Thank you for your concern. You're a nice guy, Mojito. Oh, God, until we get down your route, right? You're gonna be boring compared to Kaido, I know it. When I smiled at him, Mojito's shining eyes turned to slits. This side of me, it's reserved for you, Spacey. Now, stop flirting. Your charms won't work on me. What? No, I wasn't. I'm sorry, I can't. Some of the lines in here are just that bad that I have to read them that badly. What you doing, Booker? Oh my god, you lost your head. There it is! He was cleaning himself, but his head was missing. Just like tucked under. What? I thought your head was missing. I was so scared. You don't believe me? I know, because I wasn't worried. Seeing me laugh at his panic, Mahito smiled back at me, relieved. You're smiling again. Good. Hey, if something comes up, you can tell me, okay? Okay, I will. Oh, crap. I gotta get back. My superiors are gonna kill me. You're gonna leave me with the bill, you bitch? Really? But don't we still have some time left before we have to be back? Yeah, but today's crazy busy. I was planning on bringing food back to my desk, but then I ran into you. You asshole. So I changed my mind. I figured lunch might be more fun with you. But I'm sure there are people who haven't eaten yet, so I gotta hurry back. I'm sorry I've kept you. No, don't worry about it. It's okay. I'll forgive you. It's not my fault. He's the one who made the decision. You made a bad decision. Your problem, buddy, not mine. No, don't worry about it. I wanted to talk with you. We may be in different departments, but we're all working on this project together. We should be sharing ideas more. It'll be good for us. Yeah, you're right. We should have lunch again when we have the time. Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. And we were starting to get along so well. And no romance within this project. Remember? What? That was random. I think about it. And that was definitely Mr. Otri taking some serious precautions. I love the fact, yeah, we should have lunch again. Oh, well, we can't have romance on this project. I just said lunch. I did not say sex. What the fuck, buddy? After a fun lunch break, we returned to the office. And again, she's like, that was random. And she just lets it go like, yo, dude, I said lunch, not sex. Seriously, keep it in your pants. But that's all we are. Back at the office, I found Mr. Kaito still working at his desk, staring at the computer. When I left for lunch, Mr. Kaito is still working. I wonder if he's taken his lunch yet, don't ask. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this bread that I bought. I ended up eating with Mahito, so I never got around to it. I debated on whether or not to give it to him, but he was called away by someone. Well, if he's already eaten, then he can have it when he stays late tonight. I grabbed a pen and began to write, thought you might want this. What should I write next? Dick from hell? Feel free to have it if you'd like. I won't let you down tomorrow. I don't know why she's being so nice to him after all the shit that he's done. Again, we came for this, but I feel like the right answer is I won't let you down. Even though that feels douchey to me, like, I won't let you down! Fuck! What the? I won't let you down tomorrow. I wrote my declaration and put it down on his desk next to the bread. That could be bad, I don't know. And now I should get back to work before someone starts yelling at me again. I returned to my seat and started to work again. How much points do we have? Oh, you can't tell. I want to kiss you. His chapters are going by fast, I feel like. Good morning. Good morning, Spacey. What the? Oh my gosh. What? What's wrong? The girl next to me took one look at my face and went saucer-eyed. Oh, we look like a painted hooker. What's wrong? What's wrong with me? Oh, what's wrong with you? Your makeup. My makeup? Oh, she pointed at me and then I remembered. Mr. Kaito had told me in the meeting yesterday that I'd never be anything more than an amateur. I couldn't stop thinking about that comment. So I decided to try and put some time and effort into my makeup routine this morning, and instead of watching YouTube videos and practicing, I just put it all on. But I just added a little bit more color to what I usually do. Does it really look that bad? I'll go fix it. It's been a while since I've done myself up. I guess I'm a little bit rusty. Hey, wait, stop! Don't you dare fix it! It doesn't look bad at all! It looks really great, actually! Oh, thank God. That would look like a whore again. She yanked on my sleeve and I sat back down. Really? You're not lying to me, are you? With all Mr. Kaito's insults being thrown at me, it looks like I've grown some tougher skin. It's just become so much easier to have someone tell me the truth, rather than skirt around it. I like someone who's verbally abusive to me. That's basically what that line said. I translated it for you. I'm being totally serious. You just look so busy lately, so I never got the chance to tell you, but Your makeup recently has made you look almost sickly. I was starting to get worried. I haven't been wearing makeup recently. Well, now you know. But you look amazing today. You look even happier than usual. Or you even look happier than usual. Thank you. I think she kind of overdid it with the praise. It's making me a little uncomfortable. She's like, oh, thank God you're being a real woman. You know, because there's something totally wrong with you if you don't wear makeup. That's what this game is telling us. It's been ages since someone complimented my makeup. I'm so happy. I'm legit, though. Someone's like, oh my God, your makeup looks so good. Oh my God, thanks! It does make us feel better. When it's a woman, now it's a man like, yeah, it's about time to put some effort in. I will fucking nut punch you. Thanks. Well, I'll be at my desk. Okay, see you later. Women must have really acute senses about other people's makeup. Oh, that's right. Do you mind if I ask you a question? What? When you paint your nails, what do you usually do? My nails? Something like this usually. She showed me her nails. I would have liked to have put a little more effort into it, though. It was a pearl white gradient color. The style was simple. It's simple, but really cute. Oh, why thank you! Are most of your polished colors a paler tone? Well, a lot of them are more of a nude, yeah. When I have work, I usually paint them a more demure color. But the girls in planning and advertising have put way more effort into their nails. I'm so jealous. Yeah, some of the places my friends work at are super strict about it. They can't even have a little bit of color. Not even a light pink? Nope, their bosses are really annoying about it. They start calling them Your Majesty and stuff. I feel so bad for them. Really? I can have neon green nails. Nobody gives a shit. I mean, I have neon pink hair and I go to work. It's nice. You know what I mean? Like, it really kind of sucks. We're a cosmetics company. Don't you dare wear makeup or nail polish in here. Wait, what? And they go to all that trouble to paint their nails just to get rid of it on Monday. They paint their nails just for the weekend? And that's what they say anyway. And you have to look your best when you're going out on the weekends. This is why I'm single. I don't bother painting my fucking nails half the time. Or like I paint them and it starts to chip and I'm like, whatever, and I just wait till it just like all picks off. I don't take it off, I just pick it all off. Because apparently I'm grungy. And like 13. I don't know. Whatever. Look, if a man doesn't like me because my nails are like, you know, not gorgeous, then like, fuck you, dude. Bye, Felicia. Anyway. It's not rare for a company to not allow nail polish. A makeup is fine, just no nail color. Seems really weird. Arbitrary. I see. I guess you're right. I guess it's the way the industry is. Our company is really lenient, though. But I suppose that there are some places that are strict about nail polish. Colors for work and for home. Demure colors. Thank you! This was super helpful! After thanking her, I ran off to start drafting new papers. I scurried along down the hall, but then from around the corner, someone bumped into me. What? I'm gonna fall! I closed my eyes and braced myself for the fall, but just then... Oh, watch out there. The person I had bumped into caught me and stood me upright. I assume it's Kaido. Sorry. Okay, maybe it's not. Hey there, don't run in the halls, young lady. Didn't you learn anything in school? The voice sounded familiar, and when I looked up to see who it was... Oh, it's Mr. Saijo. Didn't expect that. You okay there? Okay. Didn't anyone tell you not to run in the halls? Mr. Saijo, smiling pleasantly, stood before me. I'm so sorry. I was rushing around, and then before I knew it... but thank you, Mr. Saijo. I was about to fall over for a second there. No problem. But you're lucky I'm the one you ran into. Not so much. No. No, you're a little rapey. You're a little inappropriate. If you had bumped into Kaido, he would have never heard the end of it. No, he probably would have slammed me up against a wall, physically assaulted me, verbally assaulted me, and just not fucking kissed me and cock-blocked me. Because that's what he likes to do. We're 15 minutes in and I don't have any of that, so I'm a little disappointed in this part, so I'm saying. Unable to mention that that's happened before, I smiled and glossed over the comment. But this is like old times, isn't it? What is? You know. You're usually more put together than this. What the fuck? I'm put together. I did my makeup. Wow. But sometimes that ditzy part of you manages to peek through. You're so... I'm starting to remember all these things about you from when we used to work together in sales. I swear to God, they just break her down is what it is. They're like, we're just going to insult you until you're like a puddle on the floor, and then you'll do whatever we say. That's what they're doing. This is like fucking emotional abuse here. Oh, please don't. Let's just forget. Sorry. But I just think it's cute. Isn't it nice to have this kind of intimacy with coworkers? No, it's inappropriate. Oh, Mr. Saijo, please. Please stop. But why were you in such a rush anyway? I was looking for Mr. Kaido, actually. Oh, he was called up to Mr. Otori's office. He'll probably be a while. Oh, I didn't know that. My fingers still clutched around the papers. I heaved a sigh and Mr. Saijo cocked his head. You look disappointed. Yeah, get out of my way, Creepy McCreeperpants. Well, a little. There are some documents I'd like him to look over. There's a meeting scheduled for later, so I'd like him to check them as soon as possible. Oh, okay. I see. As long as you're not in love with him, because then I would have to kill him, because I'm crazy. He nodded his head, my answer proving satisfactory, and then he stared at me. What? Maybe it's nothing. But you looked so upset. I was getting worried. But the job is going well. Oh my God, we're not your property. Fuck off. No, not at all. Mr. Kaido said some pretty harsh things to me at the meeting yesterday. He called me a pathetic amateur. Every day has so many downs and very few ups. As you can see, not a whole lot is going well. I sighed and Mr. Saijo gave me a funny smile. Haha, I don't know. It looks like you're having fun. What the fuck? Does anybody listen to me? Really? That's how this looks? Yeah, it looks like you're having a blast. You always used to look so glum when you were in marketing. I was concerned for you. But now look at you. You seem more alive than ever. I'm gonna fucking kill you. But that might just be because of your new makeup. It looks really great on you. My makeup? I gently touched my cheek. Even Mr. Saijo noticed. I did change my makeup a bit. Is it that noticeable? Well, it is noticeable, but not in a bad way. Don't worry about it. You look fine. This is a good change for you. Really? Yeah. But why did you suddenly decide to change your makeup? Because I'm trying to get Mr. Kaido to actually fuck me instead of just tease me. What? Nothing. I didn't say that. Well, it was Mr. Kaido's advice. Because he technically didn't force us to. And again, you know this is the right... I'm pretty sure this is the right answer. I'm like 90% sure this is the right answer. But also, well, he didn't really advise us to do it. And he didn't really force us to do it. He dicked us into it, so... It was Mr. Kaido's advice. Kaido is one talented man, isn't he? You look really good. Thank you very much. Actually, someone this morning seemed really shocked that I had changed my makeup. Is it really that surprising? Haha, well, it's not just your makeup. Your whole face is just beaming now. Good girl. And girls that worked hard deserve to be rewarded for their efforts. Oh my fucking God, could you be any more condescending? What? Suddenly he began to lovingly stroke my head. My eyes went wide with shock. Mr. Kaido's route is fucked up. They are all like pawing us. It's fucking weird. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I was gonna be like, but I kind of like it. Do I like it? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Oh, sorry about that. I guess it's pretty rude to stroke a girl's head like that. Yeah, fucking creep. What the hell? No, it's fine, I guess? Has he always been this touchy with me? It's a little weird, I have to admit. But I'm happy he complimented me all the same. It's one thing to be like, wow, your makeup looks really nice today, and be like, good girl, let me pet your head because you're a dog. Thank you for that very special reward. I have the look, my whole entire, when I read this, and especially when I laugh for her, I have this look on my face of terror and fear in my eyes, because that's how I feel. Thank you for that very special reward. Are you gonna kill me? You think you're gonna kill me? Like, she's like trapped. in an asylum and she's just trying to navigate her way out of the crazies. That's how I feel. You're welcome. Glad you liked it. Oh dear. I can't with the acting in this. I know I'm terrible at reading this, but like I can't. There's sometimes when you read things and the lines are good, and then you read things like this and you're like, these are just terrible, but it's tough for me. I'm so glad he didn't say it was hard, because I would have had to make it an inappropriate combat. Oh wait, I just did. You're welcome. He breathed out a sad sigh. It's tough for me to see you run off to Mr. Kaido. I have to say, I'm disappointed. You had your time, creepy. Don't talk like that. It's not like that with Mr. Kaido. All right. I'm sorry. He's the most motherfucking crazy one. He gave a big laugh and then leaned down towards me and whispered in my ear. Hyoga was cheating on his girlfriend and it was kind of douchey and he was kind of dick it and like whatever. But he's still motherfucking crazy. I don't want you with anyone else. Oh my god, don't be crazy. They're all fucking assholes. They're all fucking assholes. I still have hope for Otori, though. I still have a little bit of hope for him. I'm not saying, like, he pulled a dick move in this route, but I'm like, still the least douchey of them. Mahito has been okay, except for the first one. And in the very beginning, where he's pretty much all over us, and then it's like, Jesus Christ. Ken is a big fucking no. Ken is winner chicken dinner of the fucking crazy award, you goddamn fucking psycho bastard. And then we just forgive him. I forgive you for posting pictures all over with me and Mr. Yoga and his wife and making me look like a whore. Ken, you're great. The fuck? I know, I'm having flashbacks. I'm sorry, I can't. It's like PTSD with this game. He gave a big laugh and then leaned down towards me and whispered in my ear. Oh god. But I'm being serious, you know? Mr. Saijo... After hearing his poor excuse for a joke, my face flushed red. Haha! We might not be able to date this time, but it might not be too late for the next project. You should pair up with me for our next assignment. In your dreams? I'm not gonna work with anyone who keeps on messing with me like this. Oh my god, she's got a set. She's got a nice set of tits right there. Hike 'em up, girl, be strong. And then she's just gonna fucking... I'm just kidding, whatever you say, Mr. Saijo. I mean, seriously. She says things like that, and you're like, good for you! And then, like, the next line, she's like, oh my god, he pet my head, and it was so great. Despite saying that, being around Mr. Saijo makes me feel at ease. Mr. Saijo laughed and began to walk away. I waved him goodbye with a sad smile. Because you secretly love the fact that they're all fawning over you like a hoe? What the hell? Later that day, Mr. Kaido and I had our private meeting. So, where's this amazing masterpiece you've poured your heart into? Let me see it. Right, here you are. I handed my finalized copy over to Mr. Kaido. After the conversation I had with that girl today, I'd taken a survey of all the women in the office. He hadn't even bothered reading my last report. He just tossed it out. Nervous beyond belief, I could only fidget and wait while Mr. Kaido looked over the papers. How is it looking so far? Well, for a rushed job by an amateur, it isn't half bad. The fact that about 80% of the staff is interested in trendy colors is common knowledge. But what's interesting is that they'd only use those colors on special occasions. I thought so too. I did a brief street survey, but the results were almost identical to those of the office. I see. Your skills in data collection are obviously without question. Thank you very much, sir. He pushed his glasses higher up his nose and looked at me quizzically. And? Is this all? You're just showing me data? Isn't that exactly what you did yesterday? And I'm pretty sure I already gave you a satisfactory answer, did I not? Yes. Judging from his reaction yesterday, the color is some shade of red. That much I know. And if I analyze the results from these surveys, I should be able to find the answer. I take a deep breath and looked him straight in the eyes. Oh fuck. I believe that the color for the manicure set should be... I think the polish color should be... Throw him a curveball or stick... Oh, fuck. Guys, I don't know. Throw him a curveball. I'm pretty sure we should stick with red. I stick with red. This is hard because fuck. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I want to. No, we're gonna go the safe route because I feel like what our data was coming to was like, oh, women can't wear bright colors to work, so we should make a nice neutral kind of color that they could wear to work, right? But he said red, and I feel like we should just, I'm gonna go the safe route. I think we should stick with red. I think you're right. Staying with the trend is a safe bet. He gave me a nod of confirmation. The base color is red. It's decided. But what kind of red? How about something similar, but not quite red? Like a reddish pink, maybe. I pulled out the color plan I'd made from the data I collected and set it before him. Uh-huh. So why did I have to... It'll have a bit of white glitter in it, too. To give it that special Christmas feel. But I don't want this year's set to be for everyday use. It should be for special occasions. And why exactly? It says it all in the data. Girls don't want something they can use any old time. They're looking for something special. And it's not just from the data. When I buy a Christmas set, I'm looking for a color I can wear on a date or for an outing. And he's like, when have you been on a date? Like, never, but I'm just saying. Not a color I can wear every day. This is a product that comes out only once a year. It needs to be special. And that's why I think it should be a reddish pink with white glitter. Those are my thoughts. I pushed the book of color samples towards him. He crossed his arms and shut his eyes and thought for a moment. Spacey. He opened his eyes and looked straight at me. Are you going to praise me or spank me? Or spank me because you're praising me? I'm okay with that. Yes? I never thought you'd come up with something like that in just one day. Well, little Miss Amateur, you might actually have what it takes. Oh, not bad. Oh. Thank you. With those words, all my struggles and strife were proved worthwhile. He still managed to sneak a snarky amateur comment in, but it's progress. I think. Just one question. A question? I gave him a confused look and he flicked the papers before him. The survey has the information about what color consumers want, but there's nothing about what kind of arrangement they might want. Why didn't you conduct a survey about that? I thought about doing a survey at first, but obviously the more data we have, the more accurate we can be. But I thought about what Mr. Kaito had told me yesterday, and that's when I knew what I had to do. If I kept relying on surveys, I might as well just stay in marketing. If I just kept doing the same thing over and over, I'll never improve. I have to pull from my own imagination and make something completely original. I thought about what I would do if I spent Christmas with the man I love. What kind of nails would I want? God, that's a lot of effort. I'd be dressed in the trendiest clothes, wear fashionable hair. I'd be spending the day with the man I love and trying to be as fashionable as possible. Really? Wow. Wow. Does the man you love not love you back? Because if he loves you back... I mean, yeah, sure, if you're going out nice, you're going to get dressed up nice and stuff. But, like, we're spending Christmas together. We've been married for 10 years. Let me just put on the most expensive outfit. No, bitch. Pajamas, slippers, and watching Christmas movies. While drinking hot chocolate or coffee or something. Maybe snuggling in front of a fire. You know, if it's cold and you're not like me, afraid I'm going to burn my house down. Just saying. Like, Jesus Christ, I'm going to be wearing my cutest... I'm going to go and find some Christmas slippers. That's what I'm going to do. Oh my God. And, like, real pants? Fuck that. I mean, seriously. What color would I want my nails to be to finish off my look? It would need to be something cute, but also mature and a little sexy. And the color I showed you is close to perfect. Close to perfect, huh? So not actually the perfect color, then. Well, there isn't anyone special in my life at the moment, so it's hard to imagine the perfect, ideal color without all of those details. That's why I say close to perfect. Huh, I see. It's good that you didn't just rely on the data. You added some originality. What the data tells us and what some stranger says are irrelevant. Find out what your own color is. Right. My overzealous response cracked his frigid expression. He's beaming at us. That's him beaming, by the way. That ideal color of yours. I hope you can find it by next Christmas. Huh? I highly doubt you're gonna get a boyfriend by the end of this year. Rude. Well, I can't deny that I'd had the same thought myself. His expression softened and he gave me a sweet smile. My heart skipped a beat. Lies. Liza Minnelli, you're gonna be my boyfriend by the end of this? Yes. I highly doubt you're gonna get a boyfriend by the end of by this Christmas. You wanna bet, motherfucker? He's saying that. She's like, I mean, and I'm like, yeah. You wanna fucking bet? Yeah. One taste of the rainbow and you're gonna be hooked, bitch. This game is making me awful. It's just bringing out my awful. I've always been awful. It's not this game, it's just me. Alright then. Present the new color plans at the next staff meeting. Okay. The data material is fine, but that proposal's amateurish at best. Redo it. Right. Looks like I have to do another assignment. But he gave me the okay on my color proposal. Reveling in my momentary happiness, I noticed Mr. Kaito's eyes boring into me. Mr. Kaito? Do you want me to redo those data files after all? No. After all that huffing and puffing and those tantrums, why did you do your makeup today? Oh, that's right. I was so nervous I had nearly forgotten about the makeup. What exactly brought about this sudden change in appearance? I want to make you happy. Well, I just felt like it. I think we're gonna get more points. We didn't just feel like it. We took his advice, so let's get some points with him, right? I thought I'd try to take some of your advice. It was pretty frustrating hearing you day in and day out commenting on my face. Well, look at this. Little Miss Amateur has finally decided to grow up. Sir, please, take back those amateur comments. Be like, I would appreciate it if you stopped being a fucking dick. Those comments you made come so out of left field, I didn't want to believe them at first. But after we started working together more, I realized you were just being straightforward about things that are usually hard to admit. Oh my god, you're like, stop calling me an amateur, but you're totally right, I'm an amateur, and like, you know, wow. It gave me the opportunity to really look at myself, and I realized what I needed to fix. Especially after you told me I'd never be anything more than an amateur. And when I did finally do my makeup properly, everyone liked it, more than I expected. Plus, changing my makeup was a huge help in the decision for the color proposal. I feel like I'm starting to understand what Mr. Kaito is trying to say. Thank you. Well, you certainly talk big. In any case, an important part of your job now is being able to comply with opinions that may sound absurd. And having your own opinions challenged is just as important. But more than anything, we need cooperation. We need to collaborate. That's still not enough yet, is it? Not enough? Yeah, not quite there yet. That sneaky smile. Is it my makeup he's talking about? Eyeliner? Or is it my rouge? Maybe I put them on wrong. But that stare of his is making me really uncomfortable. What isn't enough? You don't really think I'd tell you for free, do you? Oh dear God, what do we have to do? Hearing his cruel answer, I furrowed my brow. Oh my. That's an awfully rebellious look you have on your face. Oh my god, he's gonna spank us. He's gonna... Oh! What should you do when you ask someone for something? Oh god, you're gonna make me crawl on my knees and grovel? Girl, don't do it. Tell me! I don't care! What should you do? I don't think that we should... We do care, though. And I feel like that... Okay. I feel like if it was worded differently, I would probably go with this, like, oh, whatever. Like, blow them off. Like, yeah, whatever, be cool about it. But this is with an exclamation, like, I don't care. It's like we're having a temper tantrum. We absolutely do care. No. Let's be straight up. Like, fucking tell me, bitch. Please tell me. Or, whimper it. Please tell me. I hate to give him the satisfaction, but I can't help but be a little curious. Mr. Kaido, looking rather pleased, smiled at my stammering request. You're being awfully docile today. You like it that way, baby? What? Huh? Nothing? Fine. If you're gonna beg like that. I didn't quite beg, but... I mean... Sure. He stood up and came around close beside me and put his hand on the table. Oh dear. His fingers were so long and graceful. They're so much bigger than mine. Distracted by his hands, I was too late to notice what he was doing. His lips pressed against mine and I froze, unable to process the situation. It's so hard to breathe. Before I knew it, his hand had wrapped itself around my waist. I grabbed his suit and tried to push him off, but his tongue slid into my mouth and all the energy drained from my body. This is what I wanted. I wanted this kind of debauchery right off the bat. He's giving it to me. I love him. He's such a fucking dick. He's the glasses asshole. I love it. So, I always love the glasses asshole. And I love him even more because it's like, wow, you are the worst. Like, you are seriously, like, sexual harassment, like, from, like, 2 minutes into this game. I love it. I couldn't breathe. My whole body began to tingle and my vision began to blur. But then... Was he mwahing? That's weird. Oh, yeah, that's like a kiss noise. That's fucking weird. Don't make me do a kiss noise. I'm not doing that. Well, that's not... If my bird was sitting on my chest, I would give my bird a kiss so that you would get that noise. But I'm not going to try to fake it. That's weird. With that soft sound of lip against lip, he finally pulled his mouth from mine. I couldn't breathe. You're bright red. His arm still wrapped around me. He traced my wet lips with his thumb. Why did you... My heart was beating out of control and my breath was ragged. What? I was just answering your question. Now your makeup blends perfectly with your skin. You have that womanly glow. He licked his lips and my face flushed. I kissed Mr. Kaido. I'm pretty sure he kissed you, but, I mean... I touched my lips and looked up to find him glaring down at me. That face. You do know what this is, right? The kiss was just to make you understand. It didn't mean what you think it meant. It didn't mean what I think. So the kiss was just to prove to me that I wasn't womanly enough? The kiss was so deep, and his hands are still wrapped around me. All that to prove a point? That doesn't even make any sense? Then I was finally beginning to see a different side of him. He's disgusting. Well, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to teach someone you hate so much. I should be angrier. That kiss should have sent me off the handle. So then why am I more sad than anything else? As I was dealing with these foreign emotions, however, he slid his hands from my waist and took a step back. I'd be lying if I said that kiss didn't mean anything. What? Yeah. He's like, the kiss doesn't mean what you think it meant. Oh, what the fuck? I mean, I'm not saying it didn't mean anything. Oh my god! Pick a lane! Swerving all over the interstate! Try it. Try kissing me the way I kissed you. What? His requests are getting even more demanding. I don't think... If you're in a relationship, come on, kiss me hard. Okay, but you're in the office. He's your sort of boss, kind of, not really, but sort of. He's your mentor, I guess. He just sexually assaulted you. You're like, I'm not sure if I mind or not. I haven't figured that out yet. But then he's like, come on, kiss me. Is this a work request? Because this is really fucking odd. Are we in porn? Do we work in a porn company? I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't think you should be even entertaining this idea, but we're going to do it probably. I'll do it. I'll show you. I could never. No, I don't even care if this is the right or the wrong answer. I'll do it. I'll show you. I would do it. Just tits up, girl. Hike him up and go. I'll do it. I'll show you I can. Sucks being on the receiving end of all of his bullying. I'll give him a taste of it. Grab his nuts while you're at it. Wait, what? This is going to be fun. Wait, maybe we shouldn't have done it. Oh my god, Spacey, this was a bad idea. Because now you're going to get all up in his shit and get him all riled up and then and it's going to be like, oh, that's what you wanted me to do. Oh, fell into the trap. He gave a mean laugh, picked up his papers, and walked to the door. But before he left, he turned back to me as if he had remembered something. Spacey, fix your rouge. Hearing his footsteps trail off, I covered my reddening cheeks as I glared at the door. His chapters are going so fast. What were there, 6 or 8 of them? But like, Jesus. Why is his route going so much faster than all the others? We're only, like... I think there are 8. But like, why do I feel like this is going so much faster? Hold on, let me look at my book for a second. We're only in the second part, and Saijo's route, let's see. No, that was... I don't know. Well, there's 15... I didn't mark it. I usually try to mark on mine, like, when a path ends, so I know that... So that's how I estimate. But there were 15 parts between the other 2. So, say at least 7, right? The first part being the original, like, the prologue chapter, which it wasn't. We started on the first one, but still. I don't see how we're going to get 7 parts out of him. We're halfway through his route, and we're only, like... We're only in part 2, and we're halfway through his route. Well, okay, we're not totally, so we probably won't finish chapter 4 until the next part. But still, it's like, I don't know, maybe 5... Well, that's true. We get all the end stuff. So that's probably why it seems short. Like, I forget, like, doing all the bad ending... Well, there isn't a bad ending. There's just the good ending. But then doing all the other side story things, the other 2 things take forever. So, okay, anyway, I don't know. It just seems like it's going by fast, which I'm okay with, because... in Mr. Saijo's route, there was like, where the fuck is the goddamn debauchery? Like, we all have all this, like, side plot bullshit. I don't care about the side plot bullshit. I want the debauchery. And then it happened, and I regretted asking for it. And in Hyoga's route, we had the side plot thing with his girlfriend, but that at least added to his story. But, like, I don't know, with Mr. Saijo. And then there's this random person who's spying on it. And we haven't had that with him. I guess it's just because they're like, we don't need... anybody else getting involved. He's enough of an asshole on his own. Fucking shit up. But Mr. Kaido, did you check that proposal I gave you yesterday? He handed me the proposal. I've marked some spots I need you to fix. Do that, then get everyone copies for the meeting. 36% likability. I mean, that's not bad for being, like, halfway through. I think we're okay. Okay, thank you. As I took the proposal back, I stole a glance at him. He's so focused. He's not even looking away from the computer screen. He has been doing this new project and is still working in PR. He's got to be so busy lately. And with all of those wrinkles on his brow, he looks a little exhausted. I was waiting for him to be like, what are you looking at? And be like, I don't know, I was just thinking you're starting to look a little old with all those wrinkles. You should watch it. Do we sell a wrinkle cream? You should probably try it. Nobody likes a wrinkly old man. I just really want to fucking... You know what? Whip your dick out and smack him in the face with it, honey, because that's basically what he's doing to you. Just payback as a bitch. And then have hot, steamy sex on his desk. Because I'm just saying. What? Do you need something else? He raised his head and gave me a quizzical look. Be a bitch. He used to get mad when I'd stare at him like that. I guess he doesn't do that anymore. Nothing. Thank you for the proposal. I gave a deep bow and shuffled back to my desk. As I sat down, I let out a huge sigh. Here's the thing. I want to take points away from her for not having the stones to, like, say something to him like that. But she could be like, I don't know, you just have a lot of wrinkles. Starting to look old there, buddy. And, like, walk away, just being a slight dick to him, but then she'd get reprimanded. But the fact that he practically, like, sexually harassed me. No, not even practically. He fucking did straight up sexually harass me in front of the CEO, who then sexually harassed me and was like, can't we just let this go? It would go nowhere. I would get in trouble because sexual harassment panda over here can't keep his fucking paws to himself. And neither can the boss, so, I mean, you just can't win at this company is all I'm saying. Anyway. I sat down. Okay. You okay, Spacey? The girl next to me called out to me in a voice barely above a whisper. You okay, Spacey? You look absolutely exhausted. Was the proposal rejected? Oh no, I just need to fix a few bits here and there, and then it should be okay. Thanks. I just haven't been sleeping well lately, that's all. Really? Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just need to get used to the job, I think. Who am I kidding? It's not the job. It's Mr. Kaido. Okay, well don't push yourself too hard, okay? But I'm sure you'll be fine. You have Mr. Kaido as a partner, and he's such a nice guy. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm just gonna take a wild leap and guess here and say that everyone thinks he's so nice because he's actually nice to people unless he's attracted to you, and then he's a fucking cunt. You know. I was like, whatever, it's not what you think. Oh my god, are we gonna have like a sob story where he's like, been hurt in the past and that's why he's so defensive and mean? Spacey, you're just so gorgeous, I couldn't handle it. That's why I'm such a dick. Ah, too bad for you. Should have grown the fuck up and not been a douchebag. But we'll be like, oh my god, you poor thing! And I'll probably be like, oh, it's okay, forgive him. Wait, what? These games fucking ruined me. Thank god they ruined me. I don't know. Mr. Kaido is so nice to all the other girls here. But for whatever reason, not me. Girls from other departments keep telling me how jealous they are that I'm working with him. I wonder if the mean bullying side of Mr. Kaido is who he really is, and the rest is all a front. But I can never tell any of the girls here. Thanks for your concern. After thanking her, I flipped through the pages of the proposal Mr. Kaido checked. Markings requesting simpler, cleaner sentences are written here and there. He's good at his job, trusted by the higher-ups, and nice to all of the female staff. So then why is it that when we're alone together, he flips a switch and becomes a huge jerk? I don't know if it's just my imagination or what, but has he been avoiding me lately? I have no idea. It's so confusing, because he's waiting for that bombshell of you force kissing him, and you should fucking do it. I hope we do it. Instead of being the attackee, we should be the attacker for once. I'm not condoning sexual assault. I'm really not. I swear, but look, if you're gonna get all handsy like that, you're like, what, you can't kiss me like that? You fucking bet I will, even though that's exactly what you want, and I'm falling into your trap, you son of a bitch. Finally, it's the day of the long-awaited staff meeting! Woohoo! Who doesn't love staff meetings? Wait, who doesn't love staff meetings? You know the sarcasm. Okay, topic for today's meeting is the manicure set's color. I can't do his voice anymore, like whatever. Spacey, you have the floor. Thank you. So that's our proposal. Man, I wish. Thank you. So that's my proposal. Have a nice day, guys. Woo! Thanks. You've been a great audience. I finished the presentation and returned to my seat next to Mr. Kaido. Mr. Saijo gave me a little wink from across the table. Everyone seems to be responding well. Okay then. Anyone have any opinions on the plan we just heard? If Mr. Kaido speaks the fuck up, I'm gonna knee him in the nuts. Yes, I do. Mahiro, yes. I think it's fantastic. Good job, Spacey. Totally. I think it's fantastic. I can't read, you know this. I can't speak. Mahiro smiled at me and gave me a huge thumbs up. No, he just gave me a thumbs up, not a huge thumbs up. I don't know why I added that in there. When we had eaten lunch before, Mahiro had seemed sort of concerned. But after hearing today's proposal, He seemed totally on board with it. I originally had thought red was a definite option too. But having a basic red wouldn't make it stand out enough. It would be so boring. But what Spacey suggested is still fashion-forward, and at the same time has a lot of originality. It's great, and I just get the best idea for a design concept. I can't wait to work on it now. After Mahito's comment, Mr. Kaido leaned in and whispered in my ear. Mahito still seems as loud and emotional as ever. But he has a good instincts when it comes to this. Looks like your color plan was a big success. Good job. As Mr. Kaido continued to run his pen along the page, I saw the corners of his lips turn up. Not expecting that smile, I felt myself taken aback and my eyes grew wide. What? Embarrassed you don't answer. You thank him. I'm pretty sure we should thank him because we're embarrassed, but you know what I mean? That would... Thank you. Don't mention it. If we don't thank him, we'll feel bad, and he'll be like, what the fuck? So, you know what I mean? Yeah. When I thanked him, he gave a curt nod. I'm so happy. Hearing such a frank, straightforward compliment filled me with happiness. Just then, he called me an amateur. Sorry, I do actually have just one question. You shut up, Ken! Ken hesitantly raised his hand. Yes, please, fire away. Ken nodded and stood and looked Mr. Kaido and I directly in the eyes. Shut up, Ken. Fuck you. No forgiveness, Ken. In the quiet of the conference room, Ken's soft voice echoed. Who's Mr. Kunizu? Is that Mahito? Oh, anyway. I agree with Mr. Kunizu's opinion. Ken stared me down. But what's the overall concept? The concept? Does he mean what kind of styling we had envisioned for this color? We should all be on the same page about what the theme should be. That is very true. My team's made the most progress. We should plan on bringing you guys up to speed. Do you have a concept you could propose to us right now, Spacey? Yes, I have been thinking about one. Mr. Kaido and I had talked about it at length, and we decided on one theme. Our main theme is a first date with someone special. So we're thinking of our concept being about love. A first date, huh? I like it. That love idea fits perfectly with the Christmas theme. I agree. Reddish pink with white glitter, that's love. I have the absolutely perfect design in mind. I think I have to agree with you. Love is an easy sell. It'll fly off the shelves. I just want someone to create a line like misery, pain, loneliness. Forever alone. I'd buy that shit. Forever alone. Bleeding heart red. Forever alone blue. Like dark gothy colors. Like it's like a burgundy deep red. Yeah, I want that so bad. I'm just gonna do that. That's the best. That is so good. And it's the perfect theme for the color you two came up with. Red is on trend this year, so this color's perfect. Close enough, but still different. And the love theme will definitely be well received by women. I agree with Saijo. Lots of opinions about the concept flew around the table, but each one positive. I'm so glad everyone seems to approve of the idea. I know, it's just whatever. We could have literally said that we want to make it like diarrhea brown, and they would have agreed with us because we're us. It's just stupid, but... I looked at Mr. Kaido and he nodded approvingly. That ideal date of yours might not be so far off. All you have to do is find a man. If you can, that is. Mr. Kaido, you're so mean to me. As usual, he's still saying mean-spirited jokes at my expense. I released the tension I had been holding onto and slouched down into my seat. Simply incredible. An applause rang out through the room. It's Otori because he's the only other person that's not here. Immediately after presenting my concept, Mr. Otori had stepped into the room. Mr. Otori! Mr. Otori stood there beaming at us. Sir, what happened to your sales meeting? Oh yeah, I showed up to that. But I wanted to know how this was going, so I finished it early. You should have seen the look on their faces when I up and walked out of the room. You're the CEO, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You do know that they're the ones who are going to pay for that. You do know that we're the ones who are going to pay for that. Please, those meetings are pointless. They just like to suck up to me and hear themselves talk. I said what I needed to say in 10 minutes. I just saved myself about an hour. And plus, no matter what happens to us, we have the amazing Hyoga here to deal with any problems. Ugh. Mr. Hyoga, looking more exhausted than usual, let out a giant sigh. Mr. Hyoga was usually terrifying, so seeing him like this was rare. Mr. Otri is really something. But who cares about that silly sales meeting? Let's hear more about this concept. Oh, right. Mr. Otri shoots his gaze over to me and I sit up straight. Girls always want to feel special, do they not? Yeah. This concept is absolutely perfect. We have to make ourselves feel special because you guys are just fucking assholes. And I mean, literally, look at this. I'm in a room full of assholes right now. This game. Kaido, I'm assuming I have you to thank for getting such a fantastic plan out of her. Oh, sir. I only offered a bit of my opinion to her. Color, the theme, everything was all her own work. This is all Spacey's. Mr. Kaido, I think I just fell in love with you. Everyone had praised my work, but hearing Mr. Kaido talk like this is the best reward? Makes me so happy? I feel like it's the... It's hard because these are both good and bad. Like, that makes me so happy. And yeah, because I mean, we're happy. Yay! It's the best reward. Is it though? I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm like cleaning the dust off my fucking computer as I'm thinking about this. Makes me so happy. I mean, literally, that's all she ever says. That's all she ever says. That makes me so happy. This makes me so happy. He beat me and it makes me so happy. He ran over my puppy. It makes me so happy. That's all she ever says, so I'm just gonna go with the standard. Hearing him praise me like that makes me so happy. I close my eyes and relish in the feeling of joy. Hey, are you feeling all right? Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm fine. I opened my eyes and found Mr. Kaido looking at me rather disgusted. I gave a tiny grin. Well, looks like the concept has been decided. Keeping this love concept in mind, we're going to need some kind of slogan. Any ideas? For the lonely hearts. For the loneliest of lonely hearts, treat yourself. You're your own Christmas miracle. I'm just throwing out shit. What? I'm sad. Look, I'd rather be single than dealing with these douchebags. That's all I have to say. I've already arranged for Spacey to have a meeting to discuss it. We'll work with Mr. Saijo to come up with something to present at the next staff meeting. Good to hear. So I'll be testing the product and hearing that slogan at the next meeting. I nodded deeply and Mr. Otri smiled. I can't wait to hear what you've got next for us, Spacey. But thank you, sir. After the staff meeting, we began the next meeting about the slogan. In the meeting were Mr. Kaido, myself, and Mr. Saijo, the former sales chief. A slogan about love, huh? Any ideas? The word love is so overused, it's going to be hard to think of something original. I flipped through the material before me. That word gets thrown on anything aimed at women. We're going to have to think hard about this. We're definitely going to need to make the buyer feel special. Women are selfish like that. They all say they hate the ordinary, but always end up being interested in the blandest junk. They're an irritating creature. Well, women are fickle. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Who hurt you? Hey, he's doing it already. You're like, who hurt you? Is that why you're a douchebag? There's a part of me that's like, that's no excuse for being a cunt waffle. But I feel bad for you. Game. But all I really want to do is prove him wrong. A slogan. Think. Mr. Saijo rubbed his eyes and moaned. Well, it's gonna be Christmas, so everything is gonna be crazy, flashy, and gaudy. We'll have to avoid looking like everything else out on the market. So basically, we need to avoid any sort of red, and any kind of overly romantic phrases. Yeah, it won't look good if we try to force some crazy slogan on it. It's the idea of a first date, so something about a typical fairy tale romance, maybe. A fairy tale love story! I caught sight of the sample of the reddish pink and white glitter I had put in the proposal. The sweetness of the pink and the alarmingly stimulating red, and the white shimmering glitter made my heart flutter. What words could describe these feelings? A fairy tale romance. It's pure? This is so much harder than I thought it would be. You guys are, like, real shit at this. Spacey, anything coming to mind, I'll just do your job for you and you take all the credit. I flipped through the pages in front of me and thought for a moment. Well, I've had a few thoughts, but nothing has really come to me yet. It's like it's right on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't formulate the words. Mr. Saijo and I were both moaning with our heads in our hands. Fairy tale romance. Mr. Kaito, who had fallen into a deep, thoughtful silence, finally looked up. Starts with a kiss. Every kiss begins with K. You can't take that. That's K Jewelers. It's their slogan. You can't have that. I suddenly looked up at that. Huh? A kiss? Yeah, a kiss. Got a problem with that? No? He gave me a harsh look and I shook my head no. I felt my cheeks flushed and I looked down to hide. It starts with a kiss. I suddenly remembered the kiss I shared with Mr. Kaito, and I began to fidget. He said that it didn't mean anything, but he's been so cold to me ever since then. Because you haven't kissed him back. You promised. I'll show you. I'll attack kiss you, and you just haven't. He's disappointed in you. He broke his heart. I looked at Mr. Kaito from out of the corner of my eye to avoid his notice. He's so expressionless. What could he possibly be thinking behind that exterior? Just when I was thinking that, my eyes suddenly shot wide and my body shook. Oh, what happened? Are you okay? Nah, it's just my vibrating panties. Somebody's got the remote. I left it at my desk. Somebody's pushing the buttons. My body shook. I mean, seriously, I don't know what's going on this. Sorry, it's nothing. I apologized and looked at Mr. Kaito beside me, making sure he wouldn't notice me. Oh my god, why is he so pretty? His long, slender fingers had entwined with mine. He continued talking to Mr. Saijo. Couldn't believe he would be doing this. And then when she said, nothing, I thought she had an idea. And then I was like, did he, like, grope her? He's holding her hand. Look at his fucking face. He's trying to fuck with her. I don't know, but I love it. We're right in front of Mr. Saijo. I can't believe he's hiding it this well. He doesn't look like he's hiding it. But then you see these CGs and you're like, oh my god, he's so pretty. Wait, what the hell, game? His serious, unaffected expression and the heat radiating from his hand made my heart race. It starts with a kiss. Well, it sounds good, but I'm worried it'll be confused with rouge and it'll get rejected. Yeah, maybe. His hand in mine. It's so warm. His fingers occasionally tickled my palm, and I could barely stop myself from quivering. He's definitely just messing with me right now. This isn't supposed to mean anything, right? Or maybe... Hey, Spacey! Hey, you're bright red! Are you okay? What? Really? No, Mr. Saijo is gonna catch on. I have to let go of his hand. When I tried to shake my hand free of his... Oh. But as I tried, a phrase came to mind. I'm not going to keep getting played by him. A love that wants to be held. I was really thinking more when he's holding your hand, like, you didn't want it to be confused with, like, lipstick, right? Like, oh, because it's a kid, like a whatever. And then he's holding your hand, and you're putting nail polish on your fingers, and you hold hands. Fingers, your nails are on your fingers, and hand holding. Like, you should do something about hand holding. Like that. It's that first hand holding or whatever. You know what I mean? That's what you should have gone with. Something like that. Like the first kiss. It's the first time you hold hands. But, you know, better than that. I'm not in marketing. Okay. Clearly. My own form of revenge, In my own form of revenge, I squeezed his hand back as tight as I could. I should have waited and done this part. This moving in the next part, but... Well, the held refers to the hand, so I thought that would be perfect. I gave him another squeeze, and he squeezed me back. What the... My hand in his, I feel somehow relieved. And it's giving me crazy butterflies. How does that sound? Hopeful to see the responses, I look between Mr. Kaido and Mr. Saijo. A love that wants to be held. It's kind of not good. I don't like it. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. It might be perfect, actually. Yeah, Thank you. I'm surprised how perfectly that all worked out. And that little act helped inspire it. Mr. Saijo looks pleased too. But the biggest challenge is going to get Mr. Kaido on board. Mr. Kaido? Hey, wait a second. Asking for his opinion with their hands like this could be viewed as more than it is. Get his hand off and stay like this. But I don't want to let go. I kept our hands linked, and I looked up to Mr. Kaido. He smiled faintly and his expression warmed. It does leave an impression. I think that's a good option. Really? You think? Yeah. You okay now? What did you just say? Nothing. We should have options, though. Think of a few more. Good idea. But for the time being, a love that wants to be held is our best bet. But I'm not going to lose to you, Spacey. I'll think up something even better. Okay, then. Please do, because it's not the greatest. Mr. Saijo and I continue to joke while Mr. Kaido's fading expression went unnoticed. I'm not kidding. I might see the nail polish and be like, oh, this is really pretty, but like, a love that wants to be held. The fuck? The color's pretty. That's stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, this is the perfect place to stop. So I'm going to stop here. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.